So it is officially day 2 here in Vegas, leading up to the Enhanced Games. And today, guys, I want to talk about that term enhanced. I mean, what does it mean to actually be quote unquote enhanced? Like, does that mean that you have to take drugs? I mean, we do so many other things in our life every single day to try and enhance ourselves. Like, for example, like if you're like me and you're in the millennial generation, you obviously heard Jordan Peterson talking about how the first thing you should do is to clean your bed, and that's a victory and that's a dopamine hit. I mean, that in of itself, isn't that a form of enhancement? Speaking of which, hold on to that thought. If we have a diagnosed medical problem, like, I don't know, high blood pressure, like your boy here, then we're okay if people take medication to enhance their health in that context. Side note, if you have to take medication every day like me and most of America, then I 100% recommend these cases. They're by a company called Ikigai. They're absolutely fantastic. They're clean, aluminum. They have a nice clicky sound. I love clicky sounds. You put your days in there. So if you're like me and you have no idea what day it is, it helps out. Don't mind that. I know this is technically Friday, but I'm on a trip, so I filled this up before I went. But anyways, they're amazing. Recommend them 100%. Again, not sponsored. I just really like them. I just realized that not only am I not wearing my hoodie today because it's just way too freaking hot outside, I'm also wearing sneakers and not boots. So yeah, this is going to be a wild one. What can I say? Hotel coffee just doesn't cut it sometimes. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Got to do this right. Got to get the crack right here by the mic. So anyways, like I was talking about earlier, like we embrace enhancements all the time. Like, for example, caffeine, performance enhancer, blocks adenosine receptors, makes you feel more awake, gives you energy, and, helps you from having terrible withdrawals if you've already developed a crippling dependence like I have. Or, you can have one of my favorite performance enhancers, tacos. Quick editor's note, Ronick, we need to come up with a shirt that says, I run on testosterone and tacos. Shout it in the comments down below if you would buy that shirt. And so, yeah, like on a philosophical level, you have to ask yourself at some point, what's the difference in between these things? Like, obviously, some are over-the-counter supplements or capsules. Others are, injectable medication that need to be prescribed to you by a doctor, or God forbid, even some of them are, various peptides of questionable origins that, come in the mail and have to be combined. And that's a whole separate topic. And, I talk at length about how I want these compounds to be available here in the United States. But ultimately, what are we looking at? We're looking at both behaviors and substances that can potentially improve our quality of life with a certain risk to benefit ratio. And again, that's true with anything. I mean, just look at the sun, right? Like, this is beneficial. We all know from Dr. Huberman that we have these photoreceptors in our eyes that respond well to light early in the morning, and that elevates our mood and energy. But at the same time, too much sun causes cancer. And yeah, I get it. Some people will argue saying that, well, sunlight is natural, okay? Well, okay, true, but I mean, so is caffeine. It's found in coffee beans and like 60 other types of plants, but in its concentrated form, it's used as a freaking pesticide. And by that same token, a lot of the peptides that we use as, medications and enhancements, whether it's, insulin, oxytocin, BPC 157, TB 500, these are also all found naturally. So it doesn't really track whenever you say that something is inherently good because it's natural, or inherently bad because it's synthesized somewhere. Oh, and when we're talking about performance enhancers, exercise itself is one of the best performance enhancers there is. If we could take all the benefits of exercise and put it together into a pill or an injection, we'd be selling this stuff for $4,000 a month, and people would be gladly paying it. And yeah, we all universally agree that exercise is a good thing that we should all be doing. That being said, it's also not zero risk. I mean, just ask anybody my age, approaching 40, and every time you walk into the gym, you're doing this risk assessment calculation of, what are the chances I'm going to hurt something new today? But still, it's worthwhile because of all the incredible benefits that we get from exercise. So, okay, if that's the case, why don't we just take that same sort of risk assessment with everything that improves our performance? By the way, watch me give that example and then frickin' pull something today whenever I try to do leg day for the first time in, well, longer than I'm willing to admit. Time to do something dumb. Full stack challenge. I realize this is not impressive, but hey, you gotta keep the hotel workout interesting, right? All right, 8 reps. That's the best you guys are gonna get out of me today. All right, full stack challenge part 2. We'll call that 7.5 reps. Full stack challenge, part 3. Yeah, so just trust me when I say that I finished off, 3 more sets of those lunges with excellent form after dropping weight. And you guys, you can't prove otherwise. Anyways, I am absolutely disgusting right now. So I'm gonna go rinse off and be back in 1 second. That's better. So I guess my point is that we do all of these things to try and optimize ourselves, whether it's trying to work on our sleep, our exercise, our habits, personal discipline, supplements. I mean, there are a plethora of options that we try to take advantage of every single day so that we can live our best lives. And it's not just so that we can live and feel our best, but it's also to help those around us. I mean, believe you me, like whenever I get sleep and I am actually a normal functional human, my family appreciates me so much more than when I am tired and cranky. And guess what? That's the same thing my testosterone patients tell me after they get on therapy. They tell me that they feel better, they've got better energy. And the thing that is probably the most, I don't want to say surprising, but encouraging, as a family man myself, is when they tell me that their relationships with the ones that they care about are so much better because they're at their best. And so when you think about this from a philosophical perspective, I mean, ultimately, anything that you do to try and improve your life, or really anything you do in life, has some sort of risk-benefit calculation. So why is it as a society that we've just decided that certain medications or certain interventions are just too extreme, or they're problematic, or we need to restrict those or keep those away from people? I mean, it really doesn't make sense. If people are informed adults, and in the case of medication, if they can collaborate with a physician who can keep an eye on them and make sure that they're staying healthy and they're not hurting anybody else, well, I mean, who are we protecting by keeping that from them? So ultimately, I think that's what I'm most excited about coming into the Enhanced Games. It isn't just trying to see who's going to break which world record, because by all accounts, we're going to see a lot of records broken tomorrow. It's trying to see if this is going to be that cultural moment where the conversation shifts. And instead of trying to vilify or demonize people who want more out of life, we start thinking, maybe this is okay. Maybe it is totally reasonable for a well-informed adult to collaborate with another professional to try and maximize their quality of life and their performance. And ultimately, I think that's what I'm most excited about when it comes to the games tomorrow. Because if Enhance can pull this off, and I'm not just talking about the games themselves, like yes, we're gonna see records absolutely smash tomorrow, and that's gonna be incredible. But I'm talking about being able to democratize this type of healthcare via their telehealth platform. I'm talking about trying to be at the forefront of this cultural movement, this conversation that we're having. If this is able to be pulled off, I think that we are possibly at the brink of a momentous shift in healthcare and how we think about health and wellness. And we might just get to a place where we truly transform from sick care, where we're just trying to put the pieces back together once people fall apart, to being proactive and to being assertive about trying to get people as healthy as humanly possible, as early as possible, to get them performing at their absolute limit. And that's what I am most excited to maybe even be a part of. I mean, technically, this is already what I've been doing in my practice for a while, but being able to shift this and do this on scale and just broadcast this to the world, I mean, that's next level. And they seem to be the first company that is going all in on it. So yeah, I'm really stoked. And honestly, I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about the enhanced games? Do you really think that this could be a profound cultural moment? Or do you think that this is just, some sort of freak show or spectacle? Or, are you just cynical about the whole thing? I mean, really, I want to have a conversation about this. So please, I am talking to you guys from a truly sincere place as I think about these things from a philosophical standpoint, and I want to hear what you think. So please, if you've made it all the way through this video, I want you to comment down below. Let us know what you think about the enhanced games and what you think about the idea of transitioning healthcare from being sick care to being health and wellness minded, to being performance minded. And I don't know, maybe we could be at the forefront of something really, really cool for modern medicine. And yeah, I couldn't be more excited, and I'm pumped to be bringing you guys along with me. So anyways, apparently I'm supposed to go to this opening pool party, which should be an adventure. Haven't been to a pool party since I don't know, 7th or 8th grade. But yeah, we're gonna figure it out just one day at a time. So anyways, guys, as always, this is Dr. Alex, and proceed accordingly.